Tie me down, roots and weeds.
Since 1998, Calgary Reads Society volunteers have been going into Calgary schools and helping struggling readers in grades 1 and 2. The students are paired with trained adult volunteers for twice weekly, one-on-one tutoring in a structured, nurturing and supportive learning environment within the child's school. The mission of Calgary Reads Society, a non-profit society pioneered by the Junior League of Calgary, is to improve the confidence and ability of struggling young readers and to promote literacy as a benefit to our community. The program unites educators, community volunteers, and business leaders in a common goal: to boost literacy.
I'm so happy to have Calgary Reads in our school. Our school's chosen to be a Calgary Reads school because we have a very diverse population. So we have some kids that are operating at very vastly different levels. So we have some children that need support with reading, and it's a great program because Calgary Reads provides a one-to-one working environment that's very supportive and nurturing, and that is exactly what our kids need in order to increase their reading levels.
Well, I know there's the ing makes the ing sound.
Excellent.
Research shows that a child's reading level at the end of grade 3 is the most important predictor of their future school success. And often a struggling reader who's a child will have difficulty as they go into adulthood. Literacy is much more than reading and writing. Reading is one of the most important of the literacy skills, of course. And despite its importance, the 2003 International Adult Literacy and Life Skills Survey showed that 42% of Canadians are currently at low levels of literacy. 1 in 3 Albertans are at that level, and 1 in 7 Albertans would have trouble reading anything but the simplest text.
I had kind of sort of a lot of trouble reading and writing, and then I've gotten better from the past few years because I've been practicing and I've been with my Calgary Reads teacher.
When struggling young readers receive direct one-on-one intervention with our trained tutors, most of them learn to read. What a fantastic upstream prevention investment. Kids who can read and achieve their fullest potential.
All of our Calgary Reads volunteer tutors are trained to use a specific structured lesson framework. This lesson framework at Calgary Reads is based on early literacy research and what we know to be best practices in regards to reading instruction.
Training really helps my volunteers because it enables them to have strategies that they can use with children so that they can ensure the success of these students.
Tutors attend 2 training sessions. The goal of these training sessions is to provide the tutor the skills, the strategies, and the tools that they will need to carry out their role as tutors. What we really emphasize at training is the importance of the tutor creating a safe, nurturing environment and building rapport with the student. I really emphasize to tutors the importance of that one-on-one relationship.
At first, he did not like being pulled out of class. He liked to be in class with his friends, and then it took a couple sessions before he realized that this was a good thing, that somebody else was interested in his success. They became friends. He started to trust her, and after that, it was just fantastic, just success.
At Calgary Reads, one thing that's really important to us is to provide ongoing support to our tutors. After training, we continue to provide resources, early literacy reading instruction information, as well as just being available to the tutors to make them feel that they're not alone in their role as tutors. So we partner with the schools, the teachers, the school coordinators to make sure that the tutors continue to feel equipped for their role as reading coaches.
I never ever felt that I was put in here and abandoned or left to sink or swim. There was always somebody to ask.
The important thing about building rapport with students is oftentimes the students that are referred to a Calgary Reads tutor have some hesitancy about the reading process. So for the tutors to know that it's the rapport that they build with the student that sets the stage for all the structured things they will do in terms of the framework. It's the relationship one-on-one that makes the difference.
The other part that I think is really important that it gives children, especially children in grade 1 and 2, is it takes off that pressure that I have to know how to do it right now, and why don't I know how to do it right now? And it takes that pressure off and it says, it's okay, we have time to do this, we have time to learn how to read. And when my tutor comes and I get that half hour of that very precious one-on-one time, that's good quality time, and over a long period of time especially.
They teach me more than I expected to learn, but it was fun because now I know what I'm supposed to know from the now on.
You start with reading the words on your wordling, and then sometimes you make a list, and then you start reading.
Some words that I just look and I go, how did he get that word? I really don't know how, because you don't realize they're picking it up that quick, and I go, he'll never get that word, and I'll go, gee, he got that, and it makes you feel good, right, to know that, gee, he can do that. So he's doing an awesome job. He's worked so hard all year.
We have these kids that are, they're really struggling at the beginning of the year, and we're doing everything that we can. And then suddenly, they get to work with their volunteer for about 4 months. And at the end of that 4 months, almost always they're up a whole grade level. It's very, very inspiring.
And it was always a fight with him. He would, bring his book home from school, and it would be, I'd have to bargain and do promise treats or whatever to get him to read. And now he'll come home, he'll say, Mom, I need to read my book. And he still struggles with some of the words, but the improvement from the beginning of the year to now is phenomenal.
Parents are their children's first best teachers. Our new program, Calgary Reads at Home, engages parents and helps them become effective reading coaches too.
Noah's confidence level with reading has improved tremendously. His desire to read is huge compared to what it used to be. And for him to come home and actually want to do his home reading is a phenomenal change.
When the program began in 1998, it operated in 3 schools with 25 volunteer tutors assisting only 40 children. Since then, Calgary Reads has experienced explosive growth. Our program is currently being offered in over 60 Calgary schools with a volunteer corps of over 500 trained volunteer tutors. The students who have been helped by Calgary Reads number in the thousands. Calgary Reads has a waiting list of schools that have applied to our program. Our Together events bring a sense of excitement to our beginning readers. Everyone, students, volunteers, and a celebrity gather to share their love of reading. The children all walk away with a special book at the end of the day. Our annual Calgary Reads CBC book sale is held each year at the end of May. Calgary Reads is financially supported through the book sale and the generosity of individuals, businesses, and foundations. Volunteers are key to the success of this event.
It doesn't matter where in the city you are, there are kids who need help.
What can be more important really than making a difference in a child's life?
All you reading teachers, parents, all you Calgary Reads people, keep it up.
Tie me down, roots and wings, flow through my branches, the life of the earth. Teach me the ancient songs of the soil, let me fly, roots and wings, high through the mountains, along with the clouds, follow my dreams as they fly, for with water and bread, the sun and the air, we need roots for the ground and wings for the sky.